I am so ready to be outside and to enjoy this weather. So this week, I'm finally getting back into the apartment. We're gonna spruce up this patio and get it picture perfect ready for summer. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great week. Mine's going pretty well because it is finally beautiful in LA. We have had just really sucky weather for like the last month, and I am just ready for summer. I pay LA prices, so I want LA weather. But it is finally sunny, and one of the things that I have been dying to get to, just because I stare at it literally every time I walk into my apartment, is my patio. We haven't touched my patio really since, I guess, the fall makeover would be like the last big one where I moved things around. We did a little holiday makeover, but that was just kind of decorating. But the fall one was the last one we kind of rearranged things, and then I haven't really gardened or really done much with the plants aside from just basic watering and upkeep for almost a year now. I want to get this space fully, all the plants pruned, all of the plants that are dead, just get them out there, really clean it up so I see what I have to work with. Because while this may not be a full makeover, because I like a lot of the stuff in my patio, but there are things that can definitely be spruced up. And who knows, maybe once I clear everything out, I'll get a better idea of what I can and cannot do. But I'm just really excited to spruce this section up for the summer. I have my big brunch that I throw every year. It's coming up in like 3 weeks now, so I'm gonna have a lot of people over here for that. I'm gonna need that outdoor space for that. Not to mention summer in general, we have the pool. I just wanna get it cleaned up because I am so ready to be outside and to enjoy this weather. So this week, I'm finally getting back into the apartment because I know it's been a while since we've tackled anything in the apartment. We're gonna spruce up this patio and get it picture perfect ready for summer. So let's do it. I got a couple of these lavenders last year, and this is the only one that actually thrived and survived. Look at this thing. It is going crazy, but the other ones didn't last. I don't know why this one was different. I've had this one for a while now. I think I'm just gonna redo the whole pot. The soil looks terrible in here, and honestly, it's all just grasses that have not really survived. So I think I'm just gonna redo this whole planter. You know, some things don't last. I think it just doesn't have proper drainage, to be honest. A lot of these plants I've had for years now, and it has been a constant battle to keep them away from insects or the changes in the heat or drainage. I've just had so many different issues, but I am not ready to give up on some of these plants yet. So that's why you'll see me pruning back and really battling some of these plants that look like they're not doing well. And once I felt I had a majority of the dead stuff removed, it was time to just clean up the space so I could really see what I'm working with. These LED candles have melted with the sun and are hilarious. I'm gonna keep them because they're gonna be perfect for Halloween, but definitely not for this makeover. soil has always been my best friend to help safely reduce insects and fungus in all my plants. I swear by this stuff. Okay, now that the patio is like cleaned up, we did a lot of pruning. I took a lot of just dead plants out of there. It's looking a little bare, but it's looking like a blank canvas for me, which is exciting. I still don't necessarily know the direction I want to go with this refresh. Obviously, it's not a huge patio. I don't have room for a lot of like new furniture. I can do little decor items. I want to obviously switch up those candles because they were melting in the sun and they were really for autumn and holiday season anyway. But little things like that. But plant-wise, I want to change it up a bit. Obviously, mostly what I'm attracted to when it comes plant-wise is greenery. One, I just like that it can kind of tie in with any occasion, basically. I can change it for the fall, I can change it for winter, you know, all the decor around it, and it still matches everything. And two, I stick away from flowers a lot of the times because flowers for me have just been so finicky. In my experience, flowers just die so fast and they're just so much more temperamental. All that being said, I want to do flowers this year. I don't know why. I am just feeling color. I don't know what is going on in my life right now, but I just want to add some blasts of color to welcome me into this apartment every day. I think it needs it. I think it'll bring a lot of joy to me. So that is the plan. I have a ton of greenery out there. I can obviously get more greenery, and who knows, I may get more greenery. And a reason I don't have solid plans when it comes to flowers is because honestly, I mean, I could order a bunch of plants online and get specifically what I want, but it's so much easier for me to go around to the nurseries that I have around here and just see what they have and feel inspired that way. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna head out to some of my favorite nurseries, get inspired, grab some plants so that I can continue on this patio refresh. Do I need this giant bird? Oh my gosh, these things are so... I don't know if I'm a rose person though. I like the climbing ones, but like the bushes, I don't know. Too many options, and I haven't even gotten inside yet. They have a bunch of hydrangeas, which I love, so I might go that direction. All right, so they have a ton of options that I like. So I think my plan here is to start picking and choosing just like one of each and try to find a configuration of colors that I think works for me. And then once I have that down, I'll get a couple of each of them so that I can spread them out evenly to make it look cohesive. Yeah, I think that's it. not looking for any new big decor pieces, no patio refresh would be complete on this channel without hitting up a couple of my favorite home decor stores first. Like I keep saying, 2025 is my year of intention, so unless I have a specific spot I intend to put that piece of decor, I'm not buying it. A couple months ago, I was looking at a lot of the new collections from different stores that I love, and I came across these lanterns at Target that I really loved, but I wasn't prepared to do the patio at the time. And luckily for me, I remembered this because I went back and everything was 30% off. So this was absolutely a win for me. Wow. And for the last stop, the best nursery in the city. I've been getting plants from Mickey Hargitay Plants for years now. I love this place. Everybody is so nice and so knowledgeable about how to take care of each plant, and the plants are so beautiful. Also, fun fact, Mickey Hargitay is the older brother of Mariska Hargitay. Yes, that Mariska Hargitay. And this is where I got myself in trouble and ended up buying more huge plants that I don't have room for, but they were calling to me. So my first priority is to get these larger plants potted and to get all of the other large plants that I already have in good shape and in the space that I want them arranged perfectly, so that I can then focus on the smaller items like the flowers and the decor around those bigger things. But because the space is so tight, I need to make sure these large plants are my first priority. With my existing larger plants, we've already done a lot of the pruning, so that was already taken care of. It was really just restaking some of them because they've either gotten too big or they're starting to lean, and I added a layer of mulch to all of the plants across the board. One, it's gonna make it look a lot cleaner, nicer, uniform, and two, hopefully this will help with temperature control during these hot summer days, really keeping that soil nice and cool and the roots cool so it's not drying out the plant faster. Now let me tell you, arranging these plants is such a headache. If you remember last fall, I was having an issue with that air conditioner of my neighbors that was blowing directly on plants and killing them. So I can't have any high plants in this corner, but I do want to try to hide that air conditioner as much as possible. I also want to make sure that a lot of my darker plants are spread out. I want to make sure the olive plants are all spread out evenly. There's so many different variables. I'm trying to make sure there's different heights on both sides of the patio. It was definitely a complicated puzzle to figure out. I'm not exactly happy with the placement of where all of the larger plants are right now. Like I said, there are a lot of obstacles I'm working with, whether it be the air conditioners and hopefully, putting them in a spot that they're not going to die in front of the air conditioner, trying to figure out the different levels, not having, all of the dark plants on one side, having those all evenly spaced, having all of like the olive trees evenly. There's a lot of things that I'm trying to think through in my head right now. And it's not quite there yet, which is fine. Time to work that out. I think today I really want to get those flowers potted. I have a bunch of different size containers of pots and planters that I want to use so that I can kind of mix and match, vary it up. I think I want to put 1 or 2 inside of the lanterns. I did that last year with like a fern and it looked really pretty, to try to incorporate that into the actual plants. We're getting into the details now, which is fun because this is just a refresh and I really want to make this light and bright and welcoming for the summer. So first things first, I am going to get those cushions off of that couch because those need to be washed. All of that needs to be washed. I want this whole patio to be nice and clean and fresh for summer. Get that started, get those flowers potted, and then we can start rearranging and really decorating this space and getting it fully ready for the summer. I think I have my arrangements planned. Now I just gotta execute them. Let's do it. And after I found the perfect place for all of those plants and finished up with all these last-minute decor touches, this patio is finally ready for summer. I am so happy with how this patio refresh turned out. It was an easy project. It was just a little spruce up. We didn't really change much of the decor, but the flowers have such a big impact, and just getting it tidied up, moving the plants around to a more functional use of the space has really made this patio just feel fresher and welcoming. Before you even get into the apartment, it brings so much joy to my heart. I love it so much. Thanks so much for coming on this little project with me. We have a lot of projects coming up. I am filling my calendar this summer with projects in this apartment because I have been dying to get back to it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so now so you can catch all of the vlogs, all of the projects, everything we do here on the channel. I will see you on the next video. Bye, guys.